Hey everybody, so today's video is going to be my April TBR slash little book haul. I have a book haul to share with you guys that were books that were either gifted to me or that I bought recently. And I wanted to share them with you guys. I haven't done a book haul in a while, so I thought that I would just go ahead and toss this in. With this TBR, I know I haven't filmed anything. It's already going to be a month. And I know I told you guys that I probably wasn't going to be on here that much, but I, well, I have two things that I want to talk about. One thing is that recently, on March 24th, we lost one of our dogs, one of our family dogs. And he was mainly my dog. He slept in my room. Slept in my room for 8 years. So it's been really difficult for my family, more difficult for me because there's no one in here with me anymore. So it's been a really hard thing to get through, but I'm getting through it. It's just been really difficult. It does not get easier though. I will say that. Over the past few years, we've lost 3 animals. Now including Griffin, it's 4. So yeah, that's a lot, and that's really hard. And it does not get easier. It feels like you've lost a person, and it's really difficult. It is, and I'm getting through the best way that I can by just enjoying the things that I do, spending time with my family, trying to read, watching a lot of movies. I watched a lot of movies, and just sort of moving forward, and also not like trying to forget him in a way. I know some people like to not look at pictures and videos and stuff like that of their animals when they pass away, but I've been looking at pictures and a couple of videos that I have because I want to remember, and I want to remember the good things because that's what's really important to me. So it's been hard, but I'm getting through it, and let me tell you that I'm really just like I'm a little bit, I'm in shock right now that I'm not just bawling, because Griffin was like a really big part of my life. So like, oh, I can feel it, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to. But if you have ever lost an animal, you know the pain, you know how everything goes, and it's really hard. And I've just been dealing with it, and I think I'm dealing with it in a good way. First few days though, I was pretty bad. I was in my room in the dark watching Disney Plus. Yeah, but I think I'm slowly getting better, and I wanted to share that with you guys because I think that, especially in the time right now, with what's going on, I'm not going to mention any of it. And that's not because it's like demonetization, whatever. I don't make any money off YouTube. I just don't want to mention it because I don't want to talk about it on my channel. I want this to be a safe, comforting place for people. And even though I'm talking about something pretty traumatic, about losing an animal, I still want it to be a place that's you guys feel comfortable and safe and happy. And I also want it to be like that for me, which also goes into me not filming for this channel. When I watched that back and I said that I was going to be taking a little bit of a break from it, I don't like that I said that. Now that I look at it, I don't like that because it looks like I was surrendering to the defeat of life, deciding that it was going to shit on me at every chance it got. And I was like, no way, like, no. So, as hard as things are right now, and as hard as things have been, I'm gonna push through, and I'm gonna continue to do what I need to do, and in order to be happy, because, yeah, I don't know, that's just how I feel about it. I sat there the other day, and I was like, fuck no, I am not letting these things happening destroy me. I can't let that happen. So I've been taking charge of my mental health recently, and have just been fuck off to like everything negative. I'm just doing my best to just deal with everything how it comes. The bad things that are coming, the little bad things that come, I'm just like, everything else that has just been happening, that's already been happening. I've just been dealing with it. But the little things that have been coming in, trying to like sideswipe me, I don't fucking think so, because I cannot be fucked with anymore. I'm done laying down, crawling into a corner, and just, no, I'm not. So, yeah, it was a little bit of a pep talk in a way. Don't let things destroy you, because they will. And it is a very difficult thing to get out of when things destroy you. I've been there, and I don't want anybody to feel like that. And if anything that I can do to soften the blow of things that are happening right now, I want to do that. So I'm here, ready to do this TBR on this book haul, ready to brighten somebody's day. I know it's kind of dark in my room right now, but listen, if I put these lights on that I have right here, I get washed out. So this is like the best I could do, and I think it looks pretty good. Like, it doesn't look over edited and like I'm doing a YouTube video, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, and also you probably have noticed that my room has switched around a little bit. I have some things that are moved around, maybe like wall stuff. But yeah, it's okay. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. Let's get into the good stuff, right? And also, I said too that I was not going to publish anything this year. I'm still sort of going in that direction, but I'm not going to say never. Yeah, okay. I don't know what Richard that was in that video. That was a defeated person, or on the verge of being defeated. And if I could, I would go and slap the shit out of him. Because I know myself, you know? And I know I can get into those hard, difficult times, but also there's a gigantic part of me that's like, snap out of it. Let's go, bitch. You know what I mean? So, yes, okay. So, we're going to get into the TBR first, and then we're going to do the book haul. So, speaking of bad things, negative stuff, reading has been going horribly. If you've been paying attention to anything on my channel or even on social media, in March I didn't read anything really. I started a book and I did not finish it. I'm still reading it now. And I'm coming to terms with being okay with that, especially with BookTube, you know, messing with people's mental health. I've been seeing a lot of videos about that. I'm actually going to film one. Not to jump on the bandwagon, but to sort of express my own POV of everything. So expect that. Maybe might film that right after this, because you might see me in the same clothes. And in February, I DNF'd a couple of books. And then in January, I only read one, which was The Curse of the Blue Figurine by John Bellairs. I read that like 7 times. And then I read a Kevin Aucoin makeup book. That's it. And so what I did was I was like, that is just, I don't know. It was not very good for reading for me. So instead of just looking at my Goodreads challenge, I know people don't really like that challenge that much, but I've been doing it for years. I went and I restarted the challenge. So it's restarted right now at 0 books, and I'm just doing it all fresh. Like, that's what I'm doing. So the book that I'm reading right now is going to be the first book that I've officially read this year. John Bellairs, I've read it numerous times. I don't need to count it. I'm fine. A makeup book, I don't need to count it. It's a bunch of pictures. But anybody you can count it whatever you want. Manga, whatever, do it. I just personally, it is not something I need to count, so whatever. But I'm restarting it. So yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into this. So, for my April TBR, I'm still continuing The Winter House Mysteries by Ben Gooderson. This is the 3rd and final book in the Winter House trilogy, and I am on part 2 right here. I'm reading it with the audiobook, and I'm loving it. I can't wait to see how everything ends. I'm really happy that I'm actually finishing a series, because let me tell you, I've started them and then I don't finish them. And I plan on finishing another trilogy next month that I haven't finished, and like I haven't read the final book and I got it like 2 years ago. Yeah, okay, but here we go. Winter House Mysteries. I'm loving it. I'm excited. Also sad because it's ending, but yes, excited about that one. And then I'm going to be reading Aggie Morton, Mystery Queen, The Body Under the Piano. I'm excited about this. I do not like how they designed this right here because it says Aggie Morton, Mystery Queen, The Body Under the Piano. What is that? This should have been down here. Look, I'm a graphic designer. I consider myself one because I design book covers. That should have been down here, like right under here, because that's the name of the book. This is the name of the series, Aggie Morton Mystery Queen. I don't like what's going on here. Yeah, I would do something different. But yeah, if you don't know, which, oh my God, I've been doing this for 9 years. I do design book covers for myself and also for other people sometimes. And yeah, I've been doing that for 9 years. But I'm gonna be reading this. Cool thing about this is this just came out recently. Just bought this. And this is about a young Agatha Christie. And right there, what is his name? Hector Poirot. Yeah, like Hercule Poirot. Yeah, this is Hector. Doesn't that sound so cute? And there's a dead body on the cover. Like, I love middle grade dark mysteries. Like, that's just my tea right there. And it's basically what I'm getting into this month is mystery. So, yeah, excited about that. And then another series that I have not finished. They haven't published the rest of the books though in the US, so that's probably one of the reasons. But the other reason is that every time I put this in my TBR, I never read it. And this is the second book in the Wells and Wong mystery series by Robin Stevens. This is Poison Is Not Polite. I loved the first book, and I read that years ago. Oh my God, I think it was like in 2016. And I haven't read the second book yet. It's right here. So I'm going to read it this month. It's a springtime mystery. We're already in spring soon. Are we spring? We're in spring already, right? Yeah, I'm going to read this. I have to. All right. And then the library's closed. Y'all know why. But I did have a bunch of books that I did check out that I never shared with you guys. And here's a couple of them. So I already have had these for a while. And the cool thing is that they're not going to charge late fees. So that's exciting. But they are The Mystery of Black Hollow Lane by Julia Noble. So I'm going to be reading this one. I have the audiobook to this. And then The Riverman by Aaron Starmer. And I remember, wait, this sounds really cool. But a young girl who goes to like a private school and like there has something to do with her dad's disappearance and all that. And it just sounds really cool and the cover is really nice. It's a middle grade mystery. And then another middle grade book, The Riverman by Aaron Starmer. This, I remember I marked this to read when it came out. Yeah, in 2014. I remember it on my Goodreads. But this is like, let me tell you, okay, listen. The first book in a trilogy about a girl who claims she is visiting a parallel universe where a nefarious being called the Riverman is stealing souls of children and the boy she asked to write her biography because she fears her soul may be next. I'm sorry, does that not sound dark as fuck for a middle grade book? Like, there's middle grade books out there that are dark, right? But this sounds like some like adult fiction scary shit. Like, that's what that sounds like. So I am really, really interested in this. Like, holy crap, this sounds so fucking weird. Yes. Okay, so I'm excited about that. There we go, right here. And I'm just showing them all to you guys. Yes. So that is my TBR. Here we go. We're going mystery style. I'm going to be watching a lot of mystery stuff too. I love mystery. Like, that's one of my favorite genres. And I'm going to be watching a lot of Rosemary and Thyme. A lot of probably Sherlock and like mystery movies like Nancy Drew and all that. Like, stay tuned to my Instagram because that's where I'll be sharing a lot. Not really Twitter that much because Twitter's like dying. But yeah, so TBR. All right, now I'm going to move some of these to my book haul because they are books that I've purchased. So now we're getting into the book haul. Winter House Mysteries. I bought it. Yes, we've just talked about it. And then Aggie Morton. I just bought this one. This just came in the mail a few days ago. And of course I'm excited, just like I said. So I just bought those, and then these next two I bought those off Amazon. And then I used my Amazon gift cards for my Bing searches for them, so that was really good. I got like $12 off both of them, kind of in a way, like together. But these other two I bought, I would say recently, but I think maybe probably a couple or a few months ago from the Dollar Tree. And they are The Eye of the North by Sinead O'Hart. And this one sounds so cool. Like, I read the summary and I was like, holy crap. It says, a boy called Thing works with a secret organization to rescue Emmeline from Dr. Bauer, who wants her parents to awaken a powerful creature in the ice fields of Greenland. Yeah. And then the first sentence of this is, for as long as she could remember, Emmeline Widget had been sure her parents were trying to kill her. I mean, okay, have I ever mentioned this in a video? Maybe I have, but like, wow, okay. Yeah, so that was $1 at Dollar Tree. This next one was $1 too, and look at that, it's huge. Why did I buy? I know I don't like big books. Why did I buy this? Why did I buy this? I think it was because it sounded good. It's called Edgar and Lucy by Victor Lodado. Is that how you say it? Is that Latino? Lodado? Or Lodado? Say it like that. I love this book. Lena Dunham. Okay. Alright, so it says 8-year-old Edgar Finney has survived a terrible accident of which he remembers nothing. He knows only that his father is gone, his mother has a limp, and his grandmother believes in ghosts. When Edgar meets a man with his own tragic story, the boy begins a journey into a secret wilderness where nothing is clear, not even the line between the living and the dead. In order to save her son, Lucy has no choice but to confront her past. As dark crimes come to light, this family drama tightens into a high-stakes tale of suspense. Yeah, okay, I think I remember now why I bought this. It sounds crazy. Oh my god, I did not realize how small the font is. I don't know when I'm going to read this, but I have it. So yeah, alright, let's read the first sentence together. Having a life meant having a story. Even at 8, Edgar knew this. Okay. But yeah, so about that. But I don't know when I'm going to read that. That's huge. Alright, these last two were ones that were sent to me by one of you guys, two of you guys actually, from my Amazon wish list. And they are The Ghost in the Mirror. This is by John Bellairs. Woo! John Bellairs, completed by Brad Strickland. Yeah. This is a John Bellairs book from the UK. Can we just admire that right there? How beautiful this is. And there's illustrations in here. Like, holy crap. I'm trying to find it. Ooh, okay, that's a good scene. Look at those illustrations. Holy shit. I need all of them now from the UK. Yes, I need them all now. This is so cool. I would reread them like in this because of the illustrations. They're brand new illustrations. But that is so cool. So this was sent to me by Christy. Thank you again. I know I told you thank you, I think, on Instagram. But this is so sweet, and thank you so much. But yeah, I need to get the rest of them. Yeah, there's more right there. Oh, okay. And then this next one was sent to me by Lindsay, and this is Night Books by J.A. White. I've read this before, and I'm so happy to have a copy of it for my shelf. It's gonna go right up there with like my favorites because this was so good when I read it last year. I loved the crap out of it. I actually think I might want to reread this in the future because it was that good, and I'm so happy to have it now. Thank you so much, Lindsay. But holy crap, yeah, that is so cool. So that is pretty much it for today. There's my TBR and book haul. I'm glad I did it in one video. I don't have to do two, but I think I might do another one about the whole mental health booktube thing because I've been seeing people talk about it, and this video is so long. It's 20 minutes. Oh well. Alright, so yeah, I will see you all next time. If you guys prefer these long videos. I haven't done a Lions video like this in so long. But yeah, alright. So I will see you all next time. Okay? Alright. Okay. Bye bye.